What's up, family? Good afternoon. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. If you're coming on, I want you to hit that like button. Please hit that share button. Please. And I want you to tag Lolly Dolly, everybody, and let them know. Prophet Ramonepreston, the squad, the tribe, and the Ramonepreston show. We are live in the house today. So please, if you would be so kind, before we get started, I want you to hit that like button, hit that share button, and tag Lolly Dolly everybody. That is your family members, your friends, co-workers, people that you have a relationship with, people that you know who needs to learn about starting and structuring and scaling a real business or a real ministry, people that you know that need to understand some of the fundamentals of financial literacy, people that you know who need to learn about real estate investing and family legacy wealth building, all of which is learned from a biblical perspective. So if you know people who need that kind of information, please take a moment, hit the like button, drop the city that you're watching from, so we'll know exactly where you're watching from. And for other people that come on, they'll know who's watching and where they're watching from. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Give me some feedbacks in the comments. Let me know you're out there. If we were in person, I might say throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you're ready to rock with Prophet Ramone, somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We already cutting up. We a few minutes into the show and we already acting a fool. We cray. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ramonepreston show. If you don't know, now you know. My name is Prophet Ramonepreston, and guess what? I'm the host of this absolutely amazing show called the Ramonepreston Show. And every Monday through Friday, we come to you giving you the most important information on how to start, how to structure, and how to scale any business, any ministry, any organization, any system, any product or service that you might have in mind. We also show you the most important aspects of running your business, your ministry, or your entrepreneurial system by teaching you financial literacy, by teaching you investment strategies, so that all of these systems and strategies can be integrated into what you're doing as an individual, as an entrepreneur, as an organizational leader. I truly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the season. This is the time. That sounds a little churchy. This is the moment that God is raising you and I up to take our ideas, to take our inventions, to take our dreams and our desires to the next level. But if we're going to take those things to the next level, guess what? We have to properly put ourselves in the position as business people. That's one of the biblical implications for us to be adults, to be mature, to be men and women when it comes to business. And so today, I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about how to bring your business to the market. Have you ever thought about how you're going to actually bring that idea? How you're going to actually bring that invention? How you're going to actually bring that thought, that concept that you have, that product and that service? Have you ever thought about how you're going to actually bring it to the market so you can make money? Because if you got ideas, if you got inventions, if you got dreams and desires, if there are some things that you have in your mind, in your heart, on paper, in your phone, on your computer, in some tablet that you know has the possibility to make money, all you have to do is bring it to the market. Then once you figure out the best way to do that, you can actually test the market. And you might not even be testing the market. You could put it in the market and realize that people are actually responding to you in the market. And you can make money from those things that you have introduced to the market. So today, we're going to talk about how to bring your business to the market. All right. I really had three 3 steps to show you, but I'm probably going to just give you 2 because the third step was kind of a little bougie. So I'm going to see if I can just kind of package into the two steps. We're just going to do like a little 2-step, and we're going to work with the 2 steps. But here's what I want you to do. If you have any questions concerning your idea, your invention, your product, your service, if you have any questions about properly starting and structuring and scaling, or all of the above when it comes to your business, I want you to dial 404, right? Or they dial in my number. Okay, 678. I got my phone today. I'm way in yesterday. I want you to dial 678-922-1963. So since I have my phone in front of me, extension 1, you can dial 678-922-1963, extension 1. That number is in the comments. If you dial 678-922-1963, extension 1, the call is going to come directly to me while we're live on the show. And I'm going to actually answer the call and do my best to answer your question. Almost everybody that we talk to on a daily basis here in our headquarters for Ramonepreston Enterprises and all of our divisions and subsidiaries, almost everybody we talk to on a daily basis, or at least a regular basis, if we skip a day or two, are asking questions about holding companies. And when they ask questions about holding companies, they're actually asking questions about how they're going to bring their business ideas together, how they're going to bring their products together, how they're going to structure all of these concepts that they have so they can introduce them to the marketplace. And I know I don't have my show image behind me. I still have my business coaching program display behind me, not to cap either or to just kind of push you to it, but I actually left it there because when we left here last night, we was here late with a coaching session. So I typically have it up while I'm sitting here and coaching whoever is on the other side of the table. But nevertheless, we want to talk about how to bring your business to the market. How do you actually bring your business to the market? I'm going to just give you 2 steps, and then I'll just kind of unpack those 2 steps. And if you have any questions, feel free to call me. I'll answer the question, or at least do my best to give you an answer or to give you direction on where you need to go to get the answer. How to bring your business to the market. Again, you have a business. If you don't have a legitimate business that's filed with the Secretary of State, if you don't have nothing put together that you know is a real legitimate business, you might have an idea. You might have a concept. It may be something in your mind that you're thinking, wow, I wonder if I can build a business around this. You might have an invention. I talk to people on a regular basis who have inventions that they want to get patented. They have different images that they want to get trademarked. They have different content that they want to get copywritten. But just because you get an invention patented, just because you get an image trademark, just because you get some content copywritten, doesn't mean you still have a business, and it doesn't mean you're going to introduce it to the market the right way or bring it to the market the right way and make money off of it. So just because you got a good skill or a good product or service that you know has the potential to make money. For example, you might have started a company and your company produces a certain product. You might be a network marketer working with a network marketing company that has certain products or services. But if all the inventory is in your garage, that means you have been unable to take what you have that might be good and bring it to the market. So there's a process you got to go through. There's some things that you got to do in order to bring those things to the market. And that's what I want to show you to do. Guess what? I'm a minister and I'm a marketplace minister. So I'm a minister in the church and I'm a minister in the marketplace. So I have this unique correlation and connection between the two. The reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of people in ministry don't understand that there are certain things that God gives to them while they serve in ministry. while they're doing what they're doing in the church, God will give them certain ideas and insights and inventions and products and services that if they don't understand business, if they don't understand the way the market outside of the church works, they might miss an opportunity. Think about some of the things if you are in ministry or if you're part of a church. Think about some of the things that you see people doing in church that if those things were actually repackaged or repurposed and put in a business and introduced to the market, they could actually generate revenue to be more of a blessing to the church, to be more of a blessing to the minister, to be more of a blessing to that nonprofit organization. And so all these things that I'm talking about are central to you at least learning the importance of doing these things and the results that you can get from them. This is where my core competency, my professional expertise as a consultant and even as a coach plays a big important role in the life of an individual or an entrepreneur or an organizational leader, because this is how we help people like you put these things together the correct way so you can get out there in the market and actually make money. Because if you're out there in the market, whether you're in the market with a nonprofit or whether you're in the market with a for-profit, let me tell you something, just in case you deep and you still ain't understanding what I'm saying. You can have a service or a product that you're giving away for free. Nobody is going to accept it if it's not brought to the market the right way. Don't you know there are some people who can't give what they got away? For real, they're just people who got stuff that they want to give away for free and they can't even give it away. You know why they can't give it away? Because they haven't introduced it to the market the right way. They didn't bring it to the market. And there's so many different elements, you know, or pieces to that bigger picture that you have to understand while bringing whatever it is that you're bringing to the market. So let's talk about how to bring your business to the market. I'm gonna give you 2 steps. Here's the first step. Number 1, you have to create the concept. You have to create the concept. So if you want to bring your business to the market, first of all, you have to create the concept. Now, again, there are a lot of moving parts in the creating of the concept step, but let's just wrap our minds around that. I have an idea, I have an invention, I have a product, I have a service, I have certain things that I want to give to people. I want to serve people with. These are certain things that I want to do, and these things are either considered a business, a ministry, a for-profit, a nonprofit. These are things that I believe I should be doing and I would love to do every day through the vehicle of a business or a ministry, whichever the case may be with you. Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to create the concept. Now, when you're creating the concept, let me help you understand what I mean by that. What I mean by creating the concept is you've got to take the idea, take the invention, take the product, take the service, and you've got to attach it to a legitimate system. So that means the concept that you have, which is the product, which is the service, which is the app, which is the skill set that you possess. It may be a certain gifting, your gifting to communicate, to be an educator, to be a designer, to be a landscaper, to be a painter, to be a developer, whatever, to be a real estate professional, whatever the concept is that you have. In order to create this concept, you have to take those things and you've got to attach them to a system. So that means you got to at the concept phase. We're talking about the phase of concept, like this is conception. So when you think of concept, think about when a woman takes a pregnancy test, she finds out she's what? Pregnant. In other words, a child has been conceived in her womb. If she goes to the doctor says, "Oh, you're just 6 weeks old." So what does the doctor say? We don't know what the gender of the baby is. We can't really detect anything. You're going to have to come back in 12 weeks. But here's what I want you to understand. Conception took place once the male who had the seed and the female who had the egg came together, so that the seed could be housed in an egg and could develop this fetus of a human being. So when you're creating the concept, which is the first step to bringing your business to the market, you got to take the seed of what you know you want to do in your business. You got to take the seed of the skill set that you have, the core competency that you have, and you've got to plant that or place that in a legal system. A lot of people miss this step because they just got a side hustle and they work on a job. They got a W-2 job. They're employees, and then they just do this hustle on the side. When the truth is, if you're going to hustle on the side, you should still package that hustle or house that hustle in the womb or in the egg or incubator of a business. Because you already know this side hustle may not be the only thing you're going to do. You already know this side hustle is only just for a moment. So if you package that side hustle in a business system, you're at least giving yourself the leverage to make sure that even if this particular operation that you're doing doesn't grow, the baby of doing business grows because you've at least started a business. So many people miss that one component of this step because it's like so many different moving parts or components in creating the concept. But you could be doing hair on the side. You could be what the young lady was talking about the other day, Uber, DoorDash. You could be selling Mary Kay products. You could be in paparazzi. You could be doing like network marketing. Okay, you could be doing that with or without a job, but you can still take that thing or those things that you're doing outside of your job and plant the concept of those things. It's still a business concept. Plant that in a business system. So that means you're going to want to file your paperwork to obtain your information and your certification for your legal entity. You don't just want an EIN, because a lot of people just go get an EIN because the EIN free. And it's fairly easy for you to just fill out the information and get your EIN. Well, you need to make sure that your business is structured the correct way. So that means you need to make sure that you have someone, whether it's someone like our company or someone like other companies that are professionals who could direct you and steer you in how to properly set up and structure that legal entity. That's very, very important because this is a part of the create your concept phase or step. Why? Because once you create that, let's say LLC, and it is structured the correct way, now whatever network marketing you're doing on the side, now whatever side hustles you got, you selling food on the weekend, you doing hair, you babysitting, all those things that you're doing to make $20 here, 40 there, 200 there, 60 there, all those things could be under the umbrella or in the womb and incubator of your business. So now you're able to centralize your operation. Because see, I know a lot of people, literally, I know a lot of people. I know some people who are a part of like 3 or 4 different network marketing companies. And that's cool. The problem is their minds are everywhere. The reason why their minds are everywhere, because they have not centralized the concept of business. So what they're doing is all these things in different places. They never centralize or contextualize the concept. Because even if I'm not doing that particular thing in 6 months, because whatever it is that I'm doing is in a business system, I can stay focused on what I've created in this concept, even if what I do in this created concept changes. I think that was clear. Did I clarify that for you? Do you understand what it means to create the concept first? So when you create the concept, I'm not talking about you putting some business plan together about what you finna do and how it's finna happen. No, we're talking about taking the stuff that you know you can do and putting it in a business system. Because some of those steps that you working on in terms of what you gonna do and how you gonna do it, some of them steps are gonna change the moment you bring that business to the market. Because the market is gonna tell you quick, we ain't studying you. We don't want that. It's a whole lot of stuff I introduce to the market, I bring to the market on a regular basis. I'm always bringing stuff to the market. And guess what? I'm not always getting responses. But if I bring an idea to the market, at least I can bring that idea to the market through my business. Because if I'm, let's say if I'm coming up with ideas, you know how many ideas I come up with, right? You know how many products and services I'll create when I know I have a product and service that could really change a certain group of people. So once I get the data or just get the inspiration or the concept that something really works, I will introduce it or I'll bring it to the market. When I say bring it to the market, I'm talking about I'm going to send emails out. I'm going to send text messages out. We're going to start calling people and letting them know we have an amazing offer with a payment plan that anybody can use for our business coaching program. That's bringing a concept or idea to the market. But here's the thing. When I do that, the market that I'm connecting it to or bringing it to, they're not looking at me like, oh my God, Ramone, he all over the place, or prophet or apostle, he got a whole nother business now. It all looks like it's just a part of my business. It's just a new product. It's no different than when you walk into Kroger or Publix. Do you walk into Publix and see new items on the aisle and think that it's no longer Publix? No, it's still Publix. Publix will introduce or bring new items, new products, new services, new ideas to the market. Every day they will. Winn-Dixie will do it. Walmart will do it. Target will do it. Best Buy will do it. Online stores will do it. Some of the big box retailers will do it. Macy's or JCPenney's or Gucci or Prada or Louis Vuitton. All these companies bring new products, but guess what? It's under the umbrella of what their business is. So this is the first step in bringing your business to the market. This is one of the reasons why I like to consult people on this, to make sure that, number one, from a legal standpoint, you structure your business the right way so that you don't have to go back and push the reset button, because it's almost that way. Probably 99 to 100% of the people that I talk to, if they have a business already in operation, most likely they didn't structure it the correct way. Once I tell them what the correct way, or what I believe the best way, I'm not going to say the correct way, I'll say the best way. Once I tell them a different way, I can use the word different. I don't even have to say the best way. I have a different way of structuring it. A lot of wealthy people and billion-dollar companies have a different way of structuring their companies when they're creating the concept of their companies. But here's the thing, they're succeeding. They making money. They moving and shaking. They making things happen, right? So that means if what they're doing is working and we're adopting some of those same structures, then something that we do that other companies are doing that works will at some point work for us. Did it? She said my mic went out. Did my mic go out? Huh?
No, let me see if I can hear you.
Did my mic go out?
Did it? She said my mic went out.
No, I'm in. Okay. I had somebody, Kelly commented, I'm looking at some of the feed just in case I get a question. Yeah, my mic is good. Maybe your phone went out in your behind. Maybe your phone went out. How about that? She talking about, I think the mic went out. This Sennheiser mic. This is $1,000 mic. This joker better not go out. I'm sending it back to Amazon. Y'all give me my $1,000 back. I paid $1,000 for this doggone mic.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay, good. I'm like, I paid $1,000 for this mic and it's going out. Y'all can give my money back. I go get one of them bootleg mics then. So again, on the create the concept phase, you want to make sure your business is structured correctly. You want to file the proper filing for your LLC. I personally recommend, at least to my clients who take my recommendation, and pretty much to everybody. She say, I can't hear, but I can read. Yeah, you might have to go out. If you can't hear but just read, you might have to go back out and then come back into your app. So I recommend that you structure your LLC as a holding company, and that's a legitimate structure. It's different than structuring your company as a landscaping company. It's different than structuring your company as a restaurant. It's different than structuring your company based on a certain industry that you might be doing business in, but you're not going to always do business in that industry because you actually want to run a company. You want to run an organization. Well, if you want to do that, you got to structure your company in a way that you have a holding company or a parent company, and then you have operating companies under that company, so that these operating companies might do landscape, might paint, might do construction, might do real estate, might sell products and services, but your holding company will be the owner of those companies, which gives you the leverage, the freedom, and the flexibility to run the asset of your holding company while the assets that your holding company owns are operating in the marketplace, getting the bag, making things happen. So just that little nuance, it changes not just the dynamics of how your business is brought to the market, but it changes the perspective of how you view your business and how you view what you're going to do moving forward. Because if you just have a business for painting, and then when you get sick of painting, now you don't want no business no more. I'm going to go back to work. It wasn't because you don't want to run a business. It's just because how you structured it was wrong, and it just doesn't work. It's kind of like buying a house and you setting your house up a way that it just don't make sense. And so when you first walk in your house, you put your bedroom furniture in the living room, and then you put your living room furniture in the bedroom. And so every time you walk in the door, you see in the bedroom, and then you got to walk past the bedroom to go to the living room. You can't structure your business like that. I don't want to have a landscaping company, a painting company, a construction company, or this or that and the other, and I don't have a holding company that can own those companies. So most people, when they understand that type of business structure, they have to go back and restructure and reorganize their business. But it happens every day. There are a lot of companies that restructure and reorganize their businesses, but a lot of companies that do it are extremely big. They got a whole lot of money. They got tons of lawyers and experts and other companies like the RP Consulting Group, who can come in and help them restructure and reorganize the assets of their business operations and their organization so it could be put together the correct way. That's what we do. I'm just saying, shameless plug. But the first step to bringing your business to the market is what? You got to create the concept. So once you create the concept, that means you take all your ideas, all your inventions, all your products and services, all your skill sets, and then you put them like a seed into the egg or the womb of a real business. All right. Now, thank you, Dr. Apostle Loretta. She says we can hear. I appreciate that. I didn't know she was on there, my sis. You put them in a business. Now, once you put those ideas in a business, when I say put them in a business, what I'm saying is, okay, you got your LLC. Let me simplify this just in case you miss it. You got your LLC, you got your EIN number, you go open up a bank account. Then the next thing you're going to start doing is, okay, I'm going to take my idea for doing hair and I'm going to come up with packages on how much I charge for each type of hair I do. If I paint, I'm going to come up with paint packages. If I do bookkeeping, I'm going to come up with a bookkeeping package, 2 or 3 of them. That's how you put these ideas and concepts together. You're going to start taking these ideas and these inventions that you have. Let's say if you, like me, you're a coach or you're a consultant. Let's say if you're a motivational speaker. Well, you got to think about what type of motivational speaking you're going to do. Okay, you got to make this a business. You got to create some type of business structure around it now that it's in or it's connected to a business system. So now it can be ABC whatever LLC. So now ABC LLC has one product called motivational speaking. Now we're going to put together a whole motivational speaking program, whole motivational speaking product, whole motivational speaking services. ABC LLC is a legitimate business now. You got a bank account. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to take your bookkeeping skill set, and ABC LLC has bookkeeping services. Here's how much the bookkeeping services are. Here's what we do in the bookkeeping. What you're doing is you're taking an idea, you're taking a concept, you're taking a skill set, you're taking a talent, you're taking a gift, and you're placing it in that business by associating that thing with a product that you're creating that has some details on what that product is and what that looks like. All right? Once you do that, here's step 2. I'm going to go to step 2. Step 2 is you have to count the costs. Oh my God, I'm giving y'all free game. I'm consulting. Drop my link in the comments. The RP Consulting Group. Drop that link in the comments, because I just for some of y'all who think I'm capping and it's a game, my assistant getting ready to drop a link in the comments. I want you to click that link and see how much businesses and companies and investment groups and developers and associations pay our company to provide consulting for them. And I'm getting it to you for free. And for everybody that's in my coaching program, they get it for free. Just in case you think I'm capping, put the link in the comments, rpconsultinggroup.llc.com. And I want you to go to that website. This is a company. This is a division. This is an extension of our holding company. And I want you to see it, just in case you think I'm capping. Because everybody always think they know what they doing and ain't going nowhere fast. Yeah, because it just get on my nerves, because people always holler about, oh, I already got my business. I got my LLC. Oh, I got my paperwork. I got my EIN. I got a bank account. I got a trade line. I got a U line. Yeah, but you're not doing business in the market. Just because you got a credit card, a U line, a trade line, just because you got a DNB account, that don't mean you doing business. Just because you got everything laid out, ideas and words and a business plan all drafted and crafted, it don't mean you doing business. It don't mean you doing business. I'm talking about bringing a business to the market. See, the reason why I know what I'm saying is true is because I have been a full-time entrepreneur for 18 years. My wife and I both, since we've been married. And every year we have grown for 18 years. Not one year in 18 years have we had a year worse than the year before. Every year has always been better. You know why? Because every year we bring our business to the market and we build that business while it's in the market. And what I'm telling you, it works. Because the people who are doing this they have proof in their businesses. So the second step to bringing your business to the market is what? You got to count the costs. When I say count the cost, think about the scripture that Jesus told his disciples. What man would build a house without first counting the cost? So when you think of counting the cost, I want you to think about every product, every service, every idea, every skill set, every gift, every talent, everything that I bring in my business, and I put together some type of list of what this product is going to be and what this product is going to produce and what this product is going to provide to the client or to the customer or to the people I present it to. Now I got to count the cost, which means I have to associate a dollar amount to that item. All right. So let's go back to my example earlier. If you are doing bookkeeping, then once you put your bookkeeping services together, if you're doing data entry, because that's a part of your business, once you put the details of what your data entry services are going to be, if you do hair, once you put together all your styles of hair that you can do, if you are providing, like assistance to people for some type of business, if you are cutting grass, if you are painting, if you're doing whatever type of work you're doing, counseling or youth coaching, whatever it is, you have to put it together as a product or as a package or as a service or a program. Then once you put it together, that's a part of creating the concept. Now you're going to attach to it costs. So how much am I going to charge for my bookkeeping? How much am I going to charge for each type of hair that I do? How much am I going to charge for each landscaping job? I want to have at least the basic costs of my main products, my main services. Now there may be some little products and services that you do, some like some ancillary products and services. But I'm not going to be focusing on the small ones, because the small ones, this is one thing that a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners overlook. Those little small things that you do, they're not going to keep your business in business. It's the things that you package and put together that could actually be worth you not working a job. They can actually be worth you getting into the market and staying in the market and not having to go back and get a job in 6 months because you lost everything because you wasn't making enough money. And the reason why you wasn't making enough money is because, number one, you wasn't making enough sales when you got in the market, even if your product was bad. But a lot of times your product is not bad, it's just not packaged and presented the right way, because in the creating the concept phase, you didn't flesh it out. And then in the counting the cost phase, you didn't calculate the math. You didn't do the math to make sure there were prices that matched the things that you were going to do and deliver. And a lot of people, they put stuff in the market, oh, we charge this. And then like 3 weeks later, because nobody responds, they go down to zero. So now we just getting away and nobody still ain't responding. And it was really just because of how you presented it. So sometimes you got to present it, pull it back because it don't work, repackage it, repurpose it, reset it, and then represent it again. And if it don't work, repackage it, represent it, and then reorganize it and reset it and represent it again. So those are the two steps that primarily make up how you're going to properly bring your business to the market. It's the creating the concept step, and then it's the counting the cost step. So you want to associate everything that you do, that you have packaged and put together as a product, as a program, as a service, as a item, something that you're using under your business umbrella, as something that you have, that you're providing, and then you got to associate cost to it. Now, there are a whole lot of other strategies that I could be giving you. There are a whole lot of angles that I can show you. There are a whole lot of conversations that we can have about the proper packaging, the proper pricing. There are a lot of things that we can do on how you bring it to the market in terms of your marketing, in terms of your branding, in terms of what needs to be for free to be used as a gateway to get people in the door, what needs to be at the top of your sales funnel, if you will, what needs to just be a side product and really doesn't need to be a main product, what needs to be an add-on. All of these nuances, all of these details are going to be essential for you to see success. For me and for my staff and for our company as a whole, we're committed to the success of the people we serve. We consider everyone we serve clients, whether you are being served through our consulting group, which is of course a more professional, top tier service that we provide, whether you're being served as a client and member of our coaching program, or whether you're being served as a client and member of our Blueprint Game Plan, our online training university. Whatever the level of service that you are being introduced to my company on, I'm going to make sure that my company serves you and provides you with what you need to properly start or restart, properly structure or restructure, and to properly scale or rescale your organization as a whole, which includes but not is limited to your business, your ministry, your personal finances, your family, household finances, or whatever else you want or need to be integrated in the things you want to bring to the market. So those are the two steps that I wanted to give you on how to bring your business to the market. If you have any questions, feel free to call me right now. 678-922-1963 extension 1. 678-922-1963 extension 1. We do this every Monday through Friday to give you as much information as we can, to give you as much data, to give you the game, because I'm committed to your success. And I truly believe every family should own at least one business. Some people don't believe that. Some people look at owning a business as something that they're going to have to be demanded to do like they're demanded to do on their job. When I say every family should own a business, people who don't know about business, they make opinionated statements about that, and their response in those statements reflect their desire to not own a business in terms of owning a operation, which means they don't want to be the operator. They don't want to be out there cutting grass every day. They don't want to be out there painting walls every day. They don't want to be out there doing hair every day. They don't want to be out there trying to push shoes and apparel. That's not what I'm talking about when I say own a business. Just because you own a business does not mean you have to be the operator of that business. Owning a business is about you owning a legacy. It's about you owning the intellectual assets and properties that God has given to you and your family and housing them. No different than when a man plants a seed in a woman. He plants that seed in that woman. So that child that is conceived in the womb of that woman is hers and his. And in a perfect world, they use their discretion as parents to decide how that child is raised, how that child is groomed, and that child will forever be connected to them because that child is at that point a part of their legacy. Even if, God forbid, they lose their child in a tragedy or in an unfortunate event like an abortion or a miscarriage, the being of that child is still a part of their legacy. And this is just the same with your ideas, with your dreams, with your desires, with your aspirations, with your ambitions. All of those things should be, if not but for the purpose of giving your children an opportunity to see what you were dreaming about. So even if I don't want to own a business, not an operation, but just a business system, I should want to own it just to put my ideas and my dreams in it so that when my children grow up, when my grandchildren grow up, they can at least take a look at it and say, oh, we do own something. At least I can do something with it. Oh, I'll take that idea, Papa. So Tay-Tay can look at my grandbaby. She can look at my ideas and say, Papa, See, my children and my grandchildren, they have the luxury, they have the advantage, they have the option to make a decision and say, I want to work in the family business. I want to go learn the game. Daddy, I want to do this. Whatever my kids want to do in terms of owning businesses or being a part of a own business, they have that luxury. They have that advantage. They have that liberty because I made the decision to do it. And so for those of you that, whether you have a business or not, if you know you're still at certain crossroads, if you know you're still having trouble introducing and bringing what you have that could be put in a business or a ministry to the market, and you know you need that help, that coaching, that mentoring, that assistance, that professional expertise, I want you to consider joining our 1-year business coaching program. I think already this is week 2, right? We're in the second week. We're in the second week of our business coaching program, and 12, and some of them were grouped up.
Yeah.
So it was a total of about what, 15?
Yeah.
So we've just in 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks, y'all, think about this, just within the first 2 weeks of our 1-year business coaching program, it's available, and we have a unique payment option that we're going to be providing for those of you that just don't have a whole lot of money to use, but you still want to make that commitment. If you reach out to me today, we're going to give you an opportunity to take advantage of this awesome payment option that we have. But you need to reach out to my personal assistant now while we're sitting here, 404-478-7213, right? 404-478-7213. The information is in the comments. If you want to be a part of our 1-year business coaching program, you're going to get our Blueprint Game Plan. It is our signature online training program for business, for holding companies, for goal setting, for financial literacy, for investing. You're going to get access to our entire Blueprint Game Plan for the whole year of the program. You're going to get free access to all 4 of our quarterly masterminds that we're going to host within this year. And not only are you going to get access to that mastermind is a $99 mastermind that you get a free VIP voucher to come to, but then we're giving you 5 free vouchers for each mastermind. So there's a total of 4 business coaching masterminds that we host once a quarter in this year program, right? Each of those masterminds, you're going to have 6 free $100 valued vouchers. So that means you can come to the mastermind for free, and you can invite 5 of your team members or your spouse and your family members, whoever's working with you. So all 6 of you can hear the same message, get the same strategies, take them back and take them and bring them to the market that you're doing business in. So if you want to be a part of this exclusive business coaching program, it's 1 year. We have a 52-week schedule. So that means every week following your initial one-on-one coaching session with me, every week we have a certain touch point. There's something that we're going to be doing with you to touch you so that we can keep you moving in the direction of the blueprint and the game plan that we've put together for your finances and for your business. It's an amazing business coaching program. But as I was saying, this is the second week. Tomorrow ends the second week, and we've already literally sat in front of, whether it's in person or via Zoom, you said 15 people. So this coaching program is continuing to grow. My goal is for us to get up to at least 100 people in this business coaching program. I truly think we can do it because more than 100 people need a professional business coach. And you're not just getting a business coach, because at first I didn't even want to do the coaching. My wife and my assistant really talked me into doing it. I'm serious, y'all. They talked me into doing it. Now, I'm glad that they did, because I'm loving it, because I'm seeing the progress, and I can measure the progress differently. But my sweet spot is consulting. But here's the biggest hack of them all. The biggest hack is the person who's leading the coaching program is the consultant. So you're actually getting all of my consulting for your business for free, because otherwise you would have to hire me as a consultant to get all that information, to get all that training, to get all that support on a professional level. But you get it for free because I'm the executive coach, and I'm making sure that you get everything you need so that within this year, you can go 6 figures and beyond. That's my goal for everybody financially, to see everyone in our business coaching program. We had a client last week, I ain't gonna say no names. Was it last week or this week? That was a Monday, right?
Wow.
Our first clients this week, all 3 of them. Yeah. What I'm saying is, they caught a revelation of that 6 figure. They caught a revelation of that 6 figures that we've been talking about. And they've already been a part of our blueprint game plan, and they've been in our ecosystem for some time. They've already received 1 or 2 consultations in the past as well. And so they were already operating in certain principles and practices and implementing certain strategies that we had already given them. So once we opened the 1-year coaching program, they wanted to extend their membership, their partnership with us, and they jumped right in. Well, even though their session this past week was their first session in this coaching program, but it was kind of like an extension from the other sessions. But here's how powerful it is, y'all. Because we kept communicating to everybody that our goal is to get you to 6 figures and beyond. That's what they wanted to come in doing and believing and operating in. And that day, like a few minutes before the session, they had just signed on the dotted line a contract, which was a 6-figure contract.
Yeah.
Not just a 1 6-figure contract either, like 100,000. It was a 6-figure contract. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I congratulate them and salute them, because you know what? They made a commitment not even knowing what they were getting the advice and the counseling and the consulting and the coaching to do. They knew it was going to work, but they didn't know. Because you can know by faith, but you really don't know in practice. So I love y'all. Appreciate all of you. Thank all of you for being a part of our life, for being a part of our business. I want you to join our business coaching program. 1 year, you're going to have me, my team, my whole company supporting you, walking you through each play-by-play, step-by-step that you take in your finances, in your business, in your organization, so we can get you to your next level. We're going to help you start or restart your holding company, your organizational enterprise the right way. We're going to help you structure or restructure it. We're going to make sure that in the restructuring is organized and set properly. And then we're going to show you how you can really scale it so you can get into 6 figures and beyond. Because you got to. Like, in order for a business to really survive in 2021, you have, like, the minimum is 6 figures. The minimum is 6 figures. I'm telling you. In order for you to really survive and thrive, the minimum is 6 figures. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining us today. Tomorrow we'll be back Friday, and we'll give y'all a follow-up. Prayerfully, we'll have more coaching clients signing up. I know we have more coaching sessions that are being scheduled, and we're looking to schedule more. So if you want to get in this week on your first coaching schedule before this weekend so that you can get started, feel free to reach out to me, and we want to plug you into this coaching program. We want to restart, restructure, rescale your business, set you up on a game plan for the next 12 months, the next 52 weeks, and we're going to go play by play through each cycle so that you can get to where you want to go. But you got to be able, and willing to make the investment. I've been telling y'all this week, but I ain't giving y'all no details, that I have been making some real big financial investments just within the last few months since we've been preparing to launch this 1-year business coaching program. And one of the reasons why I've been making these types of big financial investments into myself and my business is because I want to make sure that when we get to our first mastermind next month, that I'll be able to show some data and some numbers and metrics to our coaching clients so that they can see, you think you made an investment. You think you stepping out on faith. My team know the type of money I'm putting up to show my clients that when you spending money like this, it's because you want to get somewhere. When you're making that kind of commitment and investment in yourself, it's because you want to go somewhere. And it just does something to your mind. It does something to your business. It does something to your strategies. And then you're dealing with prophetic people who hear from God, who get revelation and insight, and we integrate all that into it. And guess what? You can be at our next mastermind for free with 5 people with you for free. So instead of you coming and paying $99, bringing 5 people and they paying $99, you can actually come with those 5 right here to our Buckhead headquarters in a few weeks. What day is our first mastermind? Saturday, May 15th. Saturday, May 15th, we're hosting our first business coaching mastermind. Anybody is welcome. It's $99, but if you're part of our coaching program, you and 5 others can come for free. All you have to do is for the mastermind, if you want that, for the blueprint, if you want that, all of it for free, you just need to call me at 404-478-7213 so we can sign you up, get you locked in. We're going to send you an initial an initial coaching assessment form. So it's an initial form that you're going to fill out so we can gather your information. And then once we get it and assess it, we're going to reach back out to you and set up your first one-on-one coaching call. And then we're going to put you on this same 1-year, 52-week schedule. We'll give you the 1-year schedule. We'll give you the homework and assignments that we are on right now in week 2. And you'll be on for the races. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have an amazing day. And guess what?
Hey, how you doing?
Peace. Is somebody calling for a question? They got a question?
Yeah. You have a question, correct?
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I think somebody got a question. I was just about to end it.
Okay.
Somebody have a question?
Yeah, that's the same. I don't know.
Good afternoon. You are live on the Ramonepreston show. Who am I speaking with?
Whoa, my man, it's Marcus Shedrick again, man. I just spoke to you last week. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity.
I like that, man. What's up with you?
All is well. So I'm gonna make it quick. So I recently purchased the Blueprint Entrepreneur course.
Okay.
But I was hearing you talk about the business coaching as well. I definitely need the business coaching as well. And I heard you say that you guys had a payment program or payment plan. So I kind of wanted to gather that information from you.
So here's what we can do. If you're serious about it, what we can do is we can set you up because we'll deduct the price that you've already paid from the blueprint. We'll deduct that from our coaching costs, and then the difference we will just divide that up into that payment plan option that we're offering right now. So basically, you'll make that first initial payment with that payment plan, and we will schedule your first one-on-one coaching session. And so basically, as I mentioned while we're here live on the show, in that one-on-one coaching session, we're going to flesh out whatever your business plans are, what you want to achieve,
Right.
and we'll determine the best way to set up and structure that LLC or that holding company or whatever other companies. We'll flesh through that whole process so that you can have a clear understanding of it. And once we put that game plan together, we're going to just begin the process of moving towards implementing everything we set out to do. And the program itself is 52 weeks. So each week there's a touch point so that we can make sure that you're executing it and getting it all done. So that sound like something you want to do? Have you heard enough to make a commitment and a decision today?
I have. I just wanted to know how much it is or how much my monthly charge or, the program, however way it's set up.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to get the numbers.
Let me give you an example.
Once I get the numbers, I'm 100% committed, yes.
Okay, so you bought the blueprint for entrepreneurs, right?
Right, for the $499.99.
Okay, $499.99. I'm gonna do the numbers for you right here. $499.99. Okay, so we'll take.
Your computer there?
Yep, right here. Plug it up. We'll take the $49.99. That's our coaching program, and.
Well, that wasn't the coaching program. That was the blueprint, the entrepreneur course.
Oh no, this one here. I'm sorry. Hold on for a minute, Mark. We still live on the show and all, y'all. Yeah, go plug this up right here.
That's what's up.
I know. We right here chopping it up, man.
That's cool, man. I appreciate everything that you're doing, brother.
Yes, sir. So you have the $49.99, and we'll deduct $4.99. And that would be a difference of $4,500, okay?
Okay.
So if we do we have a 12-month, we have a 24-month payment plan, whichever one works for you. Which one are you more comfortable with?
Let's go with the 24 months.
Okay, the 24-month would be $187.50. So it's going to be a coaching agreement that you're going to have to sign because the program is only 12 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the program is only 12 months. So you'd have to agree on the 24 months because that would be $187.50 a month. With the 20, okay. You could pay it off at any time. There's no interest or anything. So if it was 12 months, it would be $375 a month.
Okay.
So if at any time, if you have a windfall and you just feel like you want to call in and pay some extra on it, you can do that.
Okay. Well, I don't want to put all my information on YouTube Live, so go ahead. You should have my email information.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and email me those documents for the 24 months, I'll go ahead and commit to that and get started.
All right.
I've already got the program so far this week. I'm enjoying every bit of it, and I'm just ready to continue the whole journey pretty much.
Can you say that for the people in the back? You say you've been on it and you have what now?
Oh, I was just saying that I purchased the Blueprint Entrepreneur course, and I've had it for about a week now. And I mean, the information that I'm gathering it's incredible. It's incredible, and I'm very optimistic about getting the business coaching along with it because I know both of them hand in hand is success. It's guaranteed success. I'm telling the people now who's listening, get it while the getting is good because I'm more than sure the more people that's getting it, that price is going to go up more. So you better get it now.
Seating is limited.
Literally.
Hey, hold on for 1 minute, Mark. I'm gonna push you to my assistant. She needs to run something by you real quick, okay?
All right, thank you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, likewise.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. He's finna get out.
Yeah, you just not yet.
Okay, hold on 1 second because I want to get your information.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we getting ready to go. But I hope you heard that spontaneous testimony of a young man, somebody I don't know. So it's not like it's my cousin who called and capping, trying to make everybody think I'm the next best thing since sliced bread. Never met him. He purchased the Blueprint game plan. He's on the online virtual training program. He's enjoying it. I mean, everything he said speaks for itself. And then he calling in talking about, we want that coaching though. Believe that. And so this is how it works. We give you what we have, help you start, structure, scale your business, whatever it is. It could be 20 businesses. Most of our consulting clients, if they have 3 or more business concepts, there's a different price range that they have to pay for us to help them structure that, because it is more of a organizational enterprise. It is more of a conglomerate. There's a certain price that we have for people or companies that have 2 entities. There's a certain price that we have for people or companies that are just 1 entity. So we have consulting services for 1 entity, 2 or 3 or more. And so in our coaching program, it's a one and done. We're just adding all that in because this exclusive group of people, I'm using this group of people as proof of concept to the next million people, to show them that if the average person who might be working a job, who might come from where I come from, the hood, from the bottom, if they could start and structure a business system correctly and properly add other systems like financial systems, marketing systems, sales systems, executive systems, and operational systems to that one system, they can actually scale it and succeed, hire their families, be a blessing to their church, to their community, and ultimately change the world. And our community really needs that. So this is not just a part of my business service, but it's actually a part of my apostolic prophetic assignment. So again, you heard it for yourself. I love y'all. Reach out to us so you can sign up, get in where you fit in, because as he said, he don't even know me. He don't know me, but he know me, because he know I ain't gonna hold this window open forever, because I'm not just trying to bring anybody into this exclusive program. I want people who are committed, and people who want to be held accountable, and people who really want to put the work in now that they have the right tools. You want a picture up on the wall. You got that doggone picture sitting down, like I got pictures sitting down. I got pictures I got stuff that need to be on the wall, and it's just sitting there. Now, I don't have an excuse. See, I don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse not to have this picture on the wall as long as I've been in this particular office. But I'm just being lazy, and I don't want to put it up because I got hammers, I got nails, I got tacks and stuff over here on this side. I'm just being lazy because I don't want to do it. But there are some people, when it comes to business, they got the picture right there. They got the hammer and nails right there. And even if they don't know how to do it, they got somebody standing in the room saying, hey, I'll show you how to use the hammer and the nails, so that not only will you put that picture up, you can put pictures up for the rest of your life and never have to reinvent that wheel again. Just continue to develop it and build on it and become an expert at it. That's what we're doing in business. Reach out to us, 404-478-7213. I love